Hello, Forecaster here again, and we are back for episode 20 of the Railcraft server Let's Play. And with me I have Kerados, one of the developers of Open Modular Turrets and Open Modular Defense, amongst others.
Hello.
And he's joined the server just to have a look at some issues with the turrets, or perceived issues I should say, because one of them turned out to be a misunderstanding. So in this episode we're going to finish setting up this farm, and we have prepared a little bit underground to have the cable drawn over. I'm just going to be placing some more stone bricks. Could you get the stack of stone that is in the furnace? It should be done by now.
Just make stone bricks from it.
Yeah, you can do that. In the meantime, I'm going to head down into the basement, and we're going to hook up the power. We've already hooked up the water. We simply pulled a pipe, since it was pretty close to an existing pipe already. So in the sauna here, we just hooked into the water supply for that, and similarly we're going to hook into the power connection in the same way. So I'm going to fill this in with dirt, and then we're going to take an HV transformer, put that there, and this is going to be fixed step up, and this is now going to output 2048 EU per tick. And then we're going to take these 3 times insulated HV cables. Actually, that might be... No, that's good. I'm just going to have to move the torches, I guess. Put them below the cable instead. So we're going to have this come over here. Actually, not there. Probably fill this in. And then we are going to have the other HV transformer here. And this can be fixed step down, although that doesn't really matter. And then if we have a look in here... it doesn't show a power meter like most other machines, but the tab for not having power is gone. Then we're going to put the saplings in there, and we're going to put the stack of fertilizer. It's going to absorb 1, and then we need to put a bunch of dirt in, which I have plenty of. And then, if we head back upstairs, it should have placed a bunch of... what's it called? Hummus? I think.
Yes. There's hummus up here.
Nice. And it also planted the saplings I put in, which are all I have at the moment. And we can now see the range of this particular size farm. It appears to be 1, 2,
7.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So I could probably...
Oops. I just destroyed the gold. Yes.
Oh. Well, yeah, it was gold. It wasn't exactly supposed to last all that long. I think it was dungeon loot. So it doesn't matter. But yeah, so I guess really I should have put it 1 level down, because it's... Although I guess I went for this level. Which, yeah.
Can't you just put the stone bricks 1 level down?
Yeah. But that kind of... That would make the farm stick up a bit, but I guess that's fine, really. I guess it isn't too late to move them.
No, it's just a tad of work to mine all this stuff.
Yeah. I'm going to remove the dirt so it doesn't place more. Although with the speed bug, it's not a lot of work. I guess it wastes a bit of fertilizer and power because you don't get that back. You just get dirt back when you mine the hummus blocks.
Mm.
But I have plenty of that, so that's fine. But it works at least, which is nice. The power connection works fine.
Yes.
Just be careful not to mine the farm, because while it's convenient to mine blocks super fast, it's not very convenient when you accidentally hit something you don't want to mine. Especially if we were to hit an IC2 machine, which would actually break when you do that.
Or a great tech machine which would explode.
Yeah. So you want to be a little careful with this issue, and I am going to fix this. This is not going to be permanent.
So just place it one down.
Yep.
And you could probably just end up making this like a plateau, like one block higher.
I could, but that would require raising the path, and the land on this side would be 2 blocks too low. So that's a lot of terraforming, I think.
Mm.
I think it's easier to just lower the farming platform. Like I said before, I'm very thankful that my mouse has a button on it programmed to only, with a macro that is programmed to only click exactly once with a delay, so that makes it a lot easier to not mistakenly mine multiple blocks. It's very convenient in this, while this issue is active. Is this 7 blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Turns out I don't have to move this village farm, because it's just outside of the range. If we have time, I would like to have a look at making a custom circuit board for the farm. Because by default, the farm is set to act as a tree farm. Managed arboretum. But you can change that with a circuit board with tubes on it, and the different tubes do different things, of course. And what I would want to do is change one side to act as a rubber farm. I don't remember what that is called, but there is a mode that will plant and harvest, or maybe it only harvests. I think it only harvests rubber from rubber trees without cutting them down, which would improve my rubber supply quite a bit.
Yeah, the rubberized electron tube.
Yeah, which is an IC2 integration thing, so you require rubber to make it, of course. So I want to do that, and then I'm going to, I think, what happens if you don't put a tube on a side? Does it still default to the arboretum?
I think it does, yeah.
I think I've always put the arboretum tubes on those sides anyway. I'm not sure why, because that might not be necessary.
I haven't tested that though, but it kind of makes sense.
Me neither, but yeah, it would make sense if that is the case. So the final thing we need to do, is get inside to safety now because the sun has gone down. And we are going to set up. I have a graded hopper, and I have a regular hopper, because this farm is going to be outputting stuff. Now let's see, the hatch is here. So move that. I was going to want this space free. So I'm going to put a hopper here. And then we're going to have a... this water pipe is kind of in the way now. I've made mistakes putting it there. Fortunately, I have plenty of pipes, so I can just have it go down by one. Should give me enough space to work. So the farm is going to be outputting things, and I want those things to be pulled out by the hopper. But then I have certain things that I want to go back into the farm, like saplings. So I'm going to have the graded farm pull those out from the hopper and then put them back into the hatch so they stay in the farm. Now, where's my wrench? Should be in my backpack there. Turn that like that. And then this is going to turn that way. So things that aren't caught by the graded hopper should be sent into these ducts, which I suppose can go along here. Let's move the torches over to this side. Now, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this stuff yet, but I guess it can go over here for now. And I had to make a bunch more of the ducts to set this up. And then over there like that, and over there like that. So now I kind of need a sapling to put into the graded hopper as a filter. But I guess that will end up in this down this route. Kind of would want this to go up and into a chest or something, and up in the base. I'm not sure what the best way to do that is. I think the hopper ducts don't, or cables don't break instantly. It mostly seems to be affecting stone and dirt blocks. What's up here? Oh dear. That may be a mistake. Let's put a stone brick there. Okay, that takes us outside somewhere, which is not exactly where I want this. So apparently the sauna extends out beyond the... Let's see where that stone brick ended up that I placed in the hole. Ah, there. So, yeah, we need to get... There are a lot of mobs out there. Wish I had some grenades to throw at them.
Yes, there is a lot of mobs. And your lasers are not working.
Well, I turned that off because it was being noisy. Okay, so that's not where I want the items. Kind of need them further in. Let's see. Need to replace this cable to power the farm. And I think what I'll do is this. Move the pipe like that. And then I can, oops, I can have the hopper ducts go down, come over to this side. And then probably in like that. And then I can have them come out here. In one of the chests, I think one floor up next to the ladder, there should be, in the one closest to the ladder, there should be a chest.
Yes. There's just a small issue here. There is redstone right here.
Oh. Well, you can place the chest next to the granite here in this space. There, yeah. That works.
Is this where the output should be?
Yeah, this is where the farm items that it outputs will go. Which is maybe not ideal, but it works. I keep forgetting that I don't need to press shift to place ducts against each other. Now I don't know if it's output anything yet. So the farm is going to be outputting sand and saplings.
The products.
Yeah, the products of the spruce trees is basically wood and saplings, and then it's going to get sand from harvesting the humus, which we can then use to make fertilizer to make more humus. And then we need to input dirt. You can also, if you have you can also make a bog farm, which making bog earth takes sand and outputs dirt. So you can cycle it like that, putting the dirt back into the tree farm, and then taking the sand and putting it into the bog farm. So now that it's set up and running, it's obviously going to take a while before there will actually be some output from it, because the trees will take some time to grow and set on fire by an infernal mob. Oh, there a tree grew. That's a weird looking tree.
They should theoretically spawn pretty fast.
Well, if it's bright enough. I think they require sunlight. Where are the leaves shaped like that? Is that how a spruce tree is supposed to look? That looks really strange.
I think there's something missing. And aren't they usually like a bit taller, but not so? Yeah, that just looks weird.
Oh, it's outputting oak wood. What? There's oak wood logs coming in the chest.
That doesn't even make any sense.
I'm pretty sure I just put spruce saplings in. And these are red spruce leaves, so that's correct. Where are the oak logs coming from?
Maybe it was close to that?
There are no other trees around. It hasn't taken any logs from the smithy building.
Oh, I know which one it took.
Oh.
Your reed farm.
Yeah. I see that now. I also realized that immediately just before you said that. Okay, well, I was probably going to remove that anyway. So I guess that doesn't matter all that much. But I honestly didn't expect it to do that. But whatever. But yeah, so it's working. So now we want to... It should have started outputting some saplings. Yep. So I'm going to take these saplings, go back to the farm, and we're going to place one of those into the filter. So it's now going to... Any saplings that are pulled out of the farm are going to be sent back into the farm, which is what we want. And then once the hopper and the ducts past the graded hopper fills up, it's going to stop pulling them out of the regular hopper, and they're going to be, the excess is going to be sent to the output chest. Which is fine.
Should I start working on the electron tubes?
Yeah, sure. Right, so
where do you have your redstone and your rubber?
Most raw resources are in one of the left locker upstairs. The shorter one has all the gems and redstone and such. And then I have rubber in this workbench here. Should probably have a barrel or a drawer for rubber. So let's check out forestry, and we're going to go down to the there's a rubberized electron tube, which in manual farms creates a rubber plantation. Manual, of course, means that it doesn't do anything except harvest resources from the things in the plantation. And since it's a rubber plantation, it will harvest any rubber spots that generate, and do so as they refill, and then output the resin, of course. And then we also need so I guess we only need a basic circuit board.
No, I think you need the intricate one because you need 4 tubes on it.
Yeah, but if you only need one tube, if it defaults to the regular tree farm on the other ones, although I guess you need the...
I'm producing the copper tubes now as well.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious. I want to try it, see what happens if it actually works. I guess let's make a basic one and just put a rubberized tube in it and see what it does.
Yeah.
So I'm going to
It
make...
was tin, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's tin. I'm going to make cast tin ingots. And it is really windy outside today here. Don't know if it's probably being picked up by the recording. So in the carpenter, we're going to put that. And then do I have the redstone on me?
Yeah, I have.
I have 3. Can you give me 3 more?
2. I'm just gonna get some more. A sec.
We just need 1 more. So that's the basic circuit board. And I just want to see what happens if you put one rubber circuit in.
The
See.
circuits are here in the fabricator.
Oops.
No, it's off.
Okay, good. Fortunately, I happen to have a soldering iron here. Let's see. So we need a manual farm. And then which side? I think it doesn't really matter, I guess. But I think I'm going to pick west. And then we put that in. And I hope this is the side I think it is. It might not be. But like I said, it doesn't really matter. And I don't think it's going to remove the existing blocks. There are a bunch of mobs out here.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to remove the blocks that it has placed on that side when I change it.
There's mobs in your basement.
There are a ton of mobs here. I think I'm going to turn the laser turret back on. I may also need to put another laser turret near the tree farm, which should be doable now that I have power there, or nearby. The turrets don't care, or the bases don't care about the tier, right?
They shouldn't.
So I should just be able to hook it up to the high voltage cable.
No, yeah, that's fine. Like, I think they are tier 4, so you can supply pretty much anything to them.
Yeah. There are way too many mobs. Okay.
By the way, in your reactor room there's a mob,
All right.
and it stole all of my equipment. And I think it's infernal because it hurts.
It's not infernal.
No idea how it got here though.
Probably some. It probably spawned in here or something. It's kind of dark in here, and then I guess it wandered out here. Let's see. We're kind of running out of time, so let's get this circuit board mounted. Get rid of these zombies. Oh. And these zombies, I guess. Get to the farm and put this in. Okay, yeah, it still keeps the non-affected sides as the managed arboretum. Now I don't know which side this is. I think west is that way, and I picked the west side. Whoa. Is it cutting that down? It doesn't look like it. So this might be the west side then. I'm going to get my atlas and check. Now where did I put that?
Are the saplings in?
There should be saplings in. If the filtering works. Where's my atlas? There it is.
No, I was like rubber tree saplings.
Oh, I was wrong. West side is actually towards my existing rubber farm. I was dead wrong. I was, well, 90 degrees wrong, I think. So it's actually this side. Why isn't it cutting that tree down? Oh, there it goes. I guess it only triggers in certain intervals.
Yeah, I think it's pretty CPU time intensive to check that often.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wait. They just planted a sapling here. Huh. It should be this side. Because that's north.
Okay.
That way is north, according to the atlas. So this would be west, which is the slot I put the tube in.
Yeah.
So it should have stopped planting saplings there. I really need another laser turret here.
Yep.
That's odd.
Maybe it defaults to not place them. It defaults to not place anything, so you have to like edit, remove the humus and plant your own trees.
Yeah, you do have to plant your own trees, but since I expected it to stop planting saplings at least, because it's not supposed to treat this side as an arboretum anymore. But maybe it just does it because there is humus here. Anyway, we're going to end the episode there, and we'll probably come back for another one, which we will probably record immediately, to finish setting this rubber farm up. We'll probably wait until the sun comes up again, though. So we will see you then.
See you.